Becoming a dad. Yeah, it's a real thing. Um, I can't tell you how many times I've been watching social media and just seeing people harp on like, oh, everything's so expensive. Who would want to become a parent? Who can become a father or a mother? And who can own a home in today's climate? And to be honest, it was really, really difficult to even consider having a child at all for myself or for the world. You look around at the world that we're in. And I had like a revelation back before I moved to Arizona when I was in Pennsylvania, where I said, you know, everything gives back to life by creating life. Being pro creation is the only way to be a positive influence in the world. And positivity is going to breed positivity, and negativity is going to breed negativity. And so the hardest thing there is like, all of these traps. We know all of these negative things that can happen. And because we are hit with it, we feel like it is going to happen. It's going to happen no matter what. There's no way the positivity can win over the negativity. And I remember hearing about this on Netflix. It's like belief is everything. Once you start believing in positivity, it's not like a light switch. People are going to say it's like a light switch. Oh, you just start believing in positivity, everything gets better. It's like all of those memories, they just pull. They pull on you. They have weight. And that weight has to be let go. And like anything, it doesn't let go all at once. If you have like a tension in your body and you try to let go of it all at once, it's like a rubber band that's tight, and then you let go, it snaps. And your body, your mind, everything knows this. Like there is a consequence to a complete let go. But where all of our spiritual understandings all fall is with the understanding that we must be patient with ourselves, we must be patient with each other, and we must learn to love. We have to come at it from a place of love and understanding, and that's buried under just monumental amounts of subconscious guilt and anger and fear and pain and all of these consequences that you can either try to dig through all of that cement and break it up and try to get to the bottom and then level it off and build in the foundation again, but it's impossible. You can't relive your childhood. You can't go and correct those wrongs that were done to you. The forgive and forget whole concept of forgive and forget comes from the idea that like there's no way that you can go back and fix that. If your parents wronged you and you have to go and you need them to apologize for it, it's not going to give you any kind of closure. The closure is the moving on. The closure is the becoming something more. The pro-life aspect of it. The pro-life aspect is that we are going to continue and that we become the next better version despite what has happened in the past. You are a slave to your past, but the master of your future. And that was a really interesting thing I thought of yesterday, which is like your past controls you. You have no control of it. It is the master because it is complete. There is no way that you can command it to be any different than what it was. You can change it in your mind, but our cells, scientifically and spiritually, has been known to spontaneously be recreated constantly, multiple times per second. We're becoming new multiple times per second. My sister once told me a factor of like 7 years, your body becomes all new. After 7 years, every single cell in your body has been replaced. So you can become all new again. Cycling this back to positivity is that it may take 7 years for all that negativity to get out. If it really was 7 years and every cell in your body has to be replaced, there might be one part of you that's just going to hold on to that for at least that long. And in that period of time, you have to be patient with yourself, but you also have to have that unwavering commitment to being positive. So like being positive and thinking positive, and then finding out that I'm going to become a dad. And to be honest, not knowing how I'm going to pay for it. I've always kind of put off my responsibility to someone else. And I have a job and I'm like, well, this, if it was my business, I'd do this, but I don't own it. So screw it. And then there would be, oh, I'm, renting this house. So, this looks like shit, but why would I change it? I don't own it. And then there's someone's dog. Oh, that dog acts like that dog needs to be walked more often, but that's not my problem because it's not my dog. So take care of it. And there was a moment in my life when I lived with somebody, the poor dog just needed to be walked. And it was somebody else told me it's not the dog's fault that the owner's not walking it, is it? The dog's fault? And you're like, God, I'm kind of mad that you said that because now I have to take responsibility, a little bit of responsibility. And I started to walk that dog every day. And because of that, not only did I become better friends with the dog became much more better behaved, which made my roommates happier. But then I started enjoying our daily walks so much that when I moved out of the house, I didn't enjoy going on walks without a dog. I started to feel like in my 20s when I needed to have all this time to myself. Instead of that, I was just like, I don't want time to myself. I want time with others. I want to be a part of everything rather than just apart from everything. That was a big takeaway. And it's been a really interesting 5 years of living out in the middle of nowhere and then moving to a city, always being in a small town, a big fish in a small pond. Now I'm in a city. Now I'm married. I'm responsible for somebody. And that person's about to bring life into the world because of our relationship, because of what we do, because of who we are. And as much as that could be down to just the physiological, oh, of course, you get married and you're living together and you're sleeping together, you're going to have a baby. But the way it came, I mean, it could have come any time in like the past 3 years that we're married when she came off birth control. Like we could have conceived any time, but now it's coming now. It's coming now. And I do believe that there is a part of what happened now, the amount of positivity that is happening in my life now that is bringing this fruitful life out. And the concept of giving as opposed to receiving that we're taught about when we're kids. We have Christmas, this big mythical day where we're given all these gifts and everybody's all excited. And it's for the purpose of the gift of giving was always the takeaway. But when you're a kid, it's always the gift of getting. We love the gift of getting. Oh, I'm going to get this toy. And I'm going to get a Power Wheels. I'm going to get a new phone and AirPods. I don't know, anything that people get nowadays. I got Ninja Turtles toys. And now it's like, wow, I'm 40. I'm 40. I feel like I should have figured this out by 30. But the gift of giving starts by giving. It's like you have to give when you're scared. You don't give. You don't. The place of giving doesn't come from a place of fullness. It comes from a place of ability. And you're able to give. Some people figure it out early. I figured it out late. It was always I didn't have enough. I'll give when I have more. Gift giving isn't necessarily my love language. And so for that, I understand that like the way I gift give is through service, from having jobs and being able to be like really, really task oriented. Like I can get that done fast. I can do this for you and you don't have to worry about it. Or like knowing that I can get that done quickly and someone's like, I didn't even know about that. So that was where I learned how to give. And that was where the positivity really started to, by giving through the gift of service to others, started to kind of reign through. And now creating a baby and creating a business and things are growing. And to be honest, I always thought like every time I thought this business might take off, it would just freaking tank. And I'm like, why? What? It's got to be, it can't be impossible. It's got to be just hard, right? And I think that we're seeing right now more and more just how if you can stay consistent and expect nothing in return, give to your community, to your people, have faith, things will work out. My new MO has become two things: control the controllables and have faith. And that keeps you out of victimhood. That keeps you out of feeling like a victim and externally blaming everything around you. It makes you take control of what you have control to take. And it also allows you the freedom to understand when something that you don't have control of takes over, because we only have so much. And I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm grateful for what's to come. And I'm out here in the heat in June down in Scottsdale, but it's a great day for a little walk.